Hello everybody, back here again for another vlog a day, and today is Thursday the 18th, and today was a rather interesting day. Kinda, I don't know, the weather wise and stuff, tried to rain and kind of be cold and crappy and off and on and not too much stuff. Not like the crazy rainstorms and overnight storm we had. We had a bunch of hail, all kinds of problems there. But I found out earlier today that my ex was going to have our dog put down. He's been with us like 8 or 10 years. He's been with us for, it seems like, forever. The dog, I remember we got him, first time my wife at the time took him over to visit her mom. I think it was like on Friday night, whatever, saying we'd adopt him, whatever, maybe on Saturday night. And she's like, you need to take him home. I know it was in October. And she goes, he'll be dead by Christmas. And that was at least, I don't know, 6 years ago, 8 years ago, 10 years ago. I'm horrible with dates like that. I know it's been at least 6. Maybe up to 10, because I don't remember how long we had him, but he was just a really old Papillon when we got him. He's been around forever. He's gotten bad in health, and he's starting to, bleed, from his rectum and stuff. It's just a bunch of problems. He'll have good days and he'll have bad days, and it's time. It hit me really hard, especially in the beginning. I didn't even really want the little booger. Really came to grow to love the little shit. So it's one of those things that my wife had wanted a little dog, and I was wanting the next dog to be a bigger dog, Brittany size or up, boxer or something like that. And I was kind of waiting for her Dalmatian Terrier to pass on, because the fact that she wasn't the best behaved dog, so I kind of wanted to get rid of her so she wouldn't pass on her bad behavior onto the big dog. And she passed a few years back, and then this little booger outlived her. And I really had a handful of times I thought he was going to outlive me, which came pretty close to doing that after my motorcycle wreck. I mean, very easily I could have lost my life in that, and I probably should have according to the law of the doctors, but it's one of those things that it's just, I don't know, we're going to put him down tomorrow. Talked to her earlier and stuff, see if she wanted me to go with her, and she was saying no, she's going to go do it by herself. And I think she was probably trying to get somebody else to go with her as a friend in that. Nobody else was willing to show up for her, so she asked me to go with her. So I'm going to go over tomorrow. I went and saw him today for a little bit and kind of just held him and stuff. He's not really got much energy doing much. So it's one of those things that pretty much all I did is just held him, rubbed his ears and rubbed his head. He really likes his ears rubbed. So that's all I done with him today pretty much the whole time. And then basically when she was taken off to work, I went to hit the gym for about 3 hours and did my little elliptical and that, did my little short run. I had a little 2-mile run today and decided to go ahead and run it at the pace I'm trying to set my goal for my next 5K. So I made 2 miles of it at that pace, and I was pretty well whipped. I think if I was outside and had somebody to chat with and somebody to kind of help pace me, I probably could make it the extra mile, to the 5K mark. But oh well, I guess that's to be found out. When my goal is to, a buddy of mine and I are going to try and shoot for the sub 25 mark when we get up in Tacoma. There's a couple of charity 5Ks we're going to try and knock out. We're going to shoot for the first one, and then the second one's our main goal. We're going to have to accomplish it. So that's how it's going to be. 10 days from now is my first half marathon ever, so it's going to be really interesting. My training had me going, not getting there for another 10 weeks, but I'm going to get there in 10 days. So it's one of those things that I could have done the 10K and just guaranteed myself a victory, and I realized I'd much rather fail at something difficult than succeed at something simple. So went ahead and now I'm it's getting closer. Like I said, it's only 10 days away. Don't know what the weather's calling for. All the weather forecast has is up to like the Saturday before, and it's cold and rainy calling. That's going to suck completely. So I went ahead and just kind of decided to suck it up and have to just deal with it. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and try and get some sleep tonight. It's about 3 in the morning right now. So in less than just a few hours, we're going to go put the dog down, and I've just been a wreck all day. I haven't been feeling good the whole thought, and I don't know. It's one of those things I didn't see him that often, but it just still was. I think a lot of it kind of ties back into the fact that he was our dog together, and the cats she has now are all hers. And I mean, the cats are cool. And I pet the cat was there, and she was up laying next to me. I was petting her and stuff today too, holding the little Papillon. So it's one of those things that happens, and we still got the bird together. But I don't know, just seems like another chunk of my marriage is over. So anyway, talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.